Thanks.
All right, Jerax Pango. That's pretty exciting stuff. I haven't seen him on the tier before, but I'm looking forward to it. Anna going to be on the Ursa, Thompson on the OD. Anna doesn't have that much health to work with those, and Sania comes down as well. Throwing out a couple of missed calls here and there just to heal up his team. Anna still on low HP.
Down here. He would prefer to say it's a two-lane situation, and now he's pretty screwed.
Yeah, this is a little bit questionable as there. Anna gets caught out. I don't think he realized Quake was salved up, or I'm not too sure, but Eidolons aren't lasting very long in this lane to the Kunkka, has to be said.
Anna himself is not lasting very long in this lane between the Tidebringer Harass and the Ether Shocks. He is not last hitting particularly well, all things considered.
No,
and
falling behind the mid lane. So top lane though, they find a kill. That must have been a swashbuckle silence coming out because he just disappeared.
But he gets out, Boxy. Not a successful rotation. Yeah, killing the Morphling off. It's so irritating because, like, Lucky Shot is not a spell that you should have to stay at, like, 800 HP for. But that's the nature of it. And it's so silly, as he does cancel out Jerax's TP with his strength.
Tiger could be going down here, but Ursa is definitely going to die in response as the boat comes flying in. And with the Aether Shock as well, they will be able to bring down Anna, and No Tail's going to drop as well. Successful rotation from Boxy and Alliance, clean up 2 heroes in this bottom lane.
These Morphlings, they pick up their Morbid Mask and then they just transition into the jungle. But I suppose with the Abaddon on his team, he feels a little... Oh, that is not...
Things coming out of bottom. Boxy could be in some trouble as the boat's coming in once again with the life drain as well. But the Astral comes out from Thompson to save the day. Thompson running forwards. Jerax as well. The Tidebringer doing a fair amount of damage, but there goes for Boxy as the Santies Eclipse come out, going to drain all his mana. The Swashbuckle forwards, they'll find the kill. Boxy taken out in the bottom lane. OG finally strike back and get themselves a kill onto this Pugna.
Yeah, and the Shaman is not level 6 in the mid lane, so really no threat of the push coming, but Thompson's going to TP anyway.
Yeah, well, that's why he's here, just to get that level 6.
Yeah.
Whilst the Pugna rotates.
It's a little bit surprising that Thompson returned right back mid as Insania getting
Insania, yeah, doesn't manage to get the suicide off in time, and Madara's trying to fight up, but Anna's on top of him here. He does have a waveform, we'll be able to get to the other side of these trees. Anna still wants to chase though. They're surging him forwards here. Madara changes into the Darkseer here, and Anna's got 2 hits to chunk through now. He's running out of HP as well. Seb in some trouble. Madara juking them both around. OG getting really low here. They're still trying to fight it up. Don't really know what to do with themselves. They're going to split themselves up and try and get themselves away. Torrent, close to landing. Anna does manage to escape for the time being, but Koikva's on the hunt through the trees. Anna, where are you going to go here? The bear trapped in the woods, trying to juke around even further, and does manage to get himself away from Koikva there. Nicely done by Anna, but he doesn't have a TP.
Yeah,
so...
he still has to get out though.
Yeah.
And the courier, okay, the courier is en route. No, and it doesn't have a TP for him.
I get the feeling that Thompson's this guy who's kind of quite quiet in the team, but then like someone checks his, you know, like Seb will like check his item. Thompson, what's that? No, nothing, boss. It's just a BKB.
Top rune. It's secured. Insane.
They're running in. Tiger's in some trouble. They're going to throw down the wall, but Thompson is there for the damage as well. Tiger gets brought down. Jerax also finds Insania on the sidelines. Boxy have to make the run here. Anna is chasing the 4-staff up. Thompson with the haste rune. Sorry, surged up. Flying forward to with the banishment and the silence coming out onto Pugna as well. No chance of survival. Boxy is dead.
So OG were relinquishing their position at the very top bounty rune, which was probably the right call. It was like a low ground position. And so they were like, all right, fine, you can have that bounty rune. But then Alliance was like, oh, we can have this one? Well, we'll take yours also. And they went on the other high ground. Torrent connects on 2 in the mid lane.
Ooh, nice little, is that going to be enough, the Astral, though, to save the Ursa?
He does not have Enrage when he comes out.
Coming in, and that's a long shackle. What on earth? Ursa gets taken down. I guess that's the Aether Lens. Wow, I didn't even realize he'd pick this up. Tiger finding the money. 60-minute Aether on a, I guess it is the 4 position, and Sania is the 5.
And now another X on Enigma.
Uh-oh.
Not
No Tail in some trouble.
Yet, though.
Got one charge to work with. Is it going to be enough? X-Marks comes out. Thompson's helping out as well, but in comes a Hex. The wards as well being thrown down, but there's a black hole from the low ground there. Oh, the Astral just tearing them apart. Sanity's Eclipse going to work. Insania, Tiger, Koikva, they're all dead. A little bit chaotic here in the river for Alliance once again.
That time, like, he spent the Shackles and the Hex and the Shaman wards all on that OD in the high ground.
Yep, throwing down the gauntlet. And I gotta say, the MVP of that fight, I'm not sure whose it was. There's a Greaves and there's a bottom lane. A bit of playing around here. Yeah, I think Foxy is in some trouble. Tiger trying to help out, but Thompson being surged forwards once again, looking for the Astral. Decides not to go for it and just whacking into Tiger here. Maybe looking from... Nah, just get the support. Goodbye, Tiger. A blast to the face, and he is taken down. But yeah, in that last fight, Enigma didn't have the mana for Black Hole at the start, but I think they have to have greased him. Yeah, Anna's playing around with 3 heroes here, though. In comes Seb with the wall, gonna land it onto 2 and try and give Anna a bit of space, but he's not using it to run away, he's using it to run forwards. But then again, with this other Anna we're talking about, so anybody's hardly surprised. Insania pops the ultimate.
Got popped on an illusion.
Oh god, that doesn't feel too good. Insania, no chance of a deny. Meanwhile, Jarak's going to look for Quakefer here. Does have the dust available, and now with the Rolling Thunder, wants to keep him locked down. Quakefer cannot Indiana Jones himself away from this one as Thompson comes rolling in as well. What up, boy? Quakefer gets taken out. Thompson turns up, finding a very fortunate rune. He's been everywhere. He's been in all of these engagements, also keeping himself on top of net worth, where the Morphling has not been getting involved with this at all. And they're even going for one more here as Tiger could be in some trouble. Thompson closing him down, flied and into this fight. Thompson looking for the Astral here. Tiger, well, they're just going to do it with the right place. There's too much damage. He just gets exploded.
6 int. Good lord.
Get away, Alliance. Stop fighting into this man. Madara suddenly finds his wits as they realize that there's nobody to save. There's nothing to be done about this anymore.
But it's showing. Alliance are not at a power spike right now, whereas OD, after completing that 4-staff, after getting an Aegis, is at a massive power spike right now. But Alliance, they keep taking fights that aren't near objectives, which is so strange to me. As now Boxy does get silenced.
Yeah, Madara wants to help out in some way, shape, or form, but can't really do anything here. He's actually going to morph himself away. Boxy left to the wolves here as OG hunt him down. Thompson's already searching for more as Boxy will get taken down, and Anna and Thompson won't find anybody just yet. Jax comes in out of the way of Morphling. He just runs himself away from that fight pretty much immediately.
How scared Alliance are, and now they're just slowly spreading the tentacles around the map, seeing if they can find Quakefa.
Madara hiding in the trees for the time being. Doesn't have mana for a TP. Thompson's gonna find him here, maybe. Yeah, he's like, wait a minute. What's the Morphling doing here? He's gonna, yeah, Madara's got nothing to work with. He's just running around the trees getting
Thompson's getting so much int off this.
This is a dream. Anna's finding him as well. He's still running away from this one, but the 4-star forwards and Thompson leaving the fight with 64 intelligence. Dude's got a big old brain. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, they're looking at Seb here, or is Seb looking at them? Boxy having to 4-star to the high ground here. Scared of the Rolling Thunder as Jax comes forward there. Tiger just splitting the focus away from his cause, taking one for the team here, sitting in the trees, waiting for the sweet release of death as Sub punched him in the back of the head, taking him out. I always find it amusing when Darkseer gets the last hit on someone with that punch.
Dude, Punch Seer is a very viable build. I won't have you disrespecting it. Oh,
he's got like a 90 damage. Oh my god, Zanzi's Eclipse going down to Boxy. He's just going to heal himself straight the way back up with the life drain. As the boat comes in, landing onto 2, but they're just jumping forwards onto Boxy here. Insania having to pop that ultimate. He's just sitting here, and Thompson's just like, thank you very much. 72. We'll take it. OG. I mean, it doesn't look like there's much to slow them down right now as they're running down this middle lane, getting onto the tier 3. All chat lines coming out.
It's not entirely necessary because heroes are respawning and they don't have an Aegis anymore, but again, Thompson, well, he's losing some int, but he's also getting it back.
Yeah. You do need to just be a little bit careful you don't run out of mana on your OD, because if this ever runs out of mana, then he's kind of a potato, but of course that equilibrium, making sure that doesn't happen as Anna running forwards onto Madara here, getting hexed up quickly, but with that enrage, it's a very unappealing target to go on. Jax will use Rolling Thunder on the sidelines here to chase forwards and ton some heroes. Anna getting low, we'll be able to keep to the back of the fire as Thompson comes forward, smashing into Tiger here. They're going to leave him to survive on that black hole onto 3. No tail coming in clutch as the Boxy, Quakefer, Tiger, they're all going down. Anna chasing forward, he's got no health, but he doesn't need it. Insania on the foot of his base, it's going to drop. Anna's not going to die, and that is just going to be 4 heroes blown up, 1 buyback used, and that's your GG coming out. Insania can take no more. OG taking game number 1 very convincingly away from Alliance. The laning phase was back and forth. Alliance had it, and at one stage they were a little bit ahead. This Zeus is such a good pick, though. This Zeus coming out is I mean, all right, so you go through the cold embrace, which is pretty nice, because once that comes out, these team fights could go a completely different way. But don't forget, we've still got that RP which can go through it, and I don't think that Alliance are going to be too hesitant about just shoving it down onto Ana, even if he does pop that BKB and get into the fights early on.
Yeah, and they can deal with BKB PA, assuming that they have the heroes alive to do it.
Ooh, Tiger coming in here. He's got the skewer as well to bring back Ana if he wants it. He actually goes and grabs the bounty rune. Nicely done. And now skewer back as well. Ana in some trouble. Will Phantom strike himself over to Jerax here, but the right clicks are going to come through, and Ana goes down as first blood is drawn by Alliance. And now the stun out onto No Tail as well. The slows from the high ground from Jerax, trying to slow down Alliance here, will be successful. And now they're looking for the turnaround as Ana's respawned and jumping into this one. The purge coming out onto Madara here. I think he's going to drop. Oh dear. Alliance, they go in for a little bit more than perhaps they should have, as these as rocks tend to do, but yeah, usually not at this rate. And Seth does actually run out of mana for the time being, but
I respect No Tail for playing the points. I want to die Oracle line right before committing suicide and need the 2-2.
Very nicely done. Slow's coming out onto Madara here. No Tail coming back into this lane as they're jumping onto Insania instead, but there's the war cry going to give them the help they need to survive this one, and taking it very straight here. Yeah, with Madara throwing in the stun as well. Ana could be in some trouble, but the dagger going to pick off Insania. Madara could be in some trouble as well. Tiger does get the wraparound and cancel the south onto Ana. They're going to turn their attention towards Jerax instead, but Madara getting jumped by the Phantom Strike from Ana, and they get the kill onto the Sven. Jerax makes his way away from this one, and OG just plays swapsies, changing around heroes and making sure nobody goes down, although the blast, Ana? He's still hanging around for the CS as well, so
what a
he's
player.
got a wand.
He has blur.
He's got blur. Oh. He jumps back. Like, this is just Ana things, though, right? Like,
wildly
there was like
unnecessary, but immensely satisfying. It's a relatively short cooldown. It'll be back in 30 seconds. But all they got out of it was a level 2 Oracle, and No Tail wanted to move anyway. You see him moving to the top lane.
Stun out.
Puts this tiny even pressure.
It should be okay. She's got Jerax to jump to her. She needs it, so she's going to hang around and fight up with Tiger here. Doesn't want to throw out the Phantom Strike unnecessarily, because that is Ana's escape gone if that happens. And there's a stun coming out. Stormhammer in. Skewer away as well into the blast from the Coddle, but still Ana staying alive. And actually Seb turns up and takes down Tiger with that Reaper's Scythe. Ana's still running, not going to die. Is it ever possible to kill Ana as the... Well, never mind. Yes, it's very possible to kill Ana.
Can't run from heaven.
Yep, that's the Zeus coming in.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, Zeus has his Thunder God's Wrath in 10 seconds. Although Sven cannot TP, so I don't know if these guys can do it alone.
Have a toss. Jerax having to get himself away. Doesn't have that much health to work with. And they've got the tree throw as well, and the skewer coming in, but he's going to stay alive.
He's not going to ult for it. Alright, he has an Arcane Rune bottled on Zeus, so he could pop it and have a fairly low cooldown, but again, it's a Wyvern. I don't really think it's particularly useful. Necro, though.
Seb could be in some trouble. Avatos ultimate quick for brings him down. Seb taken out of the game for 25 seconds.
I'm surprised that no one's laning bot from Alliance, though. I thought at the minimum you can send the Magnus there. If he dies, whatever, but him hitting level 6 could be so valuable. Just being able to solo RP one person is double damage during tops coming in.
Pangolier getting a little bit carried away up here as he gets Avatos down by Boxy and Tiger. Well, he laughs it off, gets back into the game in a couple of seconds, and we'll see what else he does. Insania's really deep into the enemy jungle here. We'll have to blast off No Tail, but No Tail chasing down. I mean, he's got plenty of Purifying Flames to work with here. Jumping in as well, throwing in that dagger. The blast coming out onto Insania. He's running away. Is he running to safety? Well, Madara's nearby, but I'm not sure he wants to help out so much with that. Yeah, this is when it starts to get awkward. No Tail couldn't close the gap to get another Fortune's End off, so he actually does end up getting quite a lot of health off here as Thompson. Now going for the roll forwards onto Quake, but Ana closed the gap as well. Zeus too far forwards here, can't get the ultimate off, taken down by Ana. Now they look towards Tiger as well. He's got this RP to threaten if he wants to, but it's not really going to do a whole lot as daggers come forwards, blink forwards, and that crit comes out into the skewer. Take me with you, Sarah. He's now sat behind Madara, working onto the Sven as well, and he's just going to get blocked up and thrown down. Ana gets a triple kill in the middle lane. Phantom Assassin has arrived.
Wow, that went from bad to worse to worse.
It really did.
Zeus had the right idea. He was trying to turn around to Lightning Bolt and cancel the cast animation for Thompson. The problem is his animations are slow. Boxy comes in, but gets silenced so he can't toss to follow up the combo.
Ouch. Another one's curse thrown down. That's that position behind. Gonna use a Reaper's Scythe. Not enough to bring down Boxy. And now the RP, nope, cancelled once again. And Thompson does get taken down by Quickver here. That's 500 gold going towards the Zeus. Now stun out onto Necrophos as well. God's Strength also being used as you have a Ghost Shroud to work with. He will not as he runs himself away.
And be able to purge off that Ghost Shroud.
Yes, yeah, that is so key.
But yes, that you'll need to be aware of.
It's a little synergy we didn't really notice before, is it? The Fate's Edict with the Ghost Shroud.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
And now Thompson. Oh, nice toss.
Ooh. Toss back. Is it enough to save Quickver though? It is certainly not. He's going to get brought down. This Urn and Pangolier basically just by himself. Enough to bring down Quickver there. Well, Jerax is just kind of posturing here. He's got his team coming up behind him as he takes up residence in Alliance's jungle here. And as you say, you know, Zeus kind of looking around, trying to find where to farm as they actually get themselves Thompson here. Avalanche toss combo. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Thompson brought down by Boxy and Quickver here. Caught out in the trees once again. Pangolier feels just like more like a distraction than a hero this game, to be honest, sometimes. No, the Avalanche toss gets 2 Alliance. They managed to find themselves 3 kills in a row down here. There's OG leaking a little bit too much.
Pretty much every single hero, I think even Seb may die to an Avalanche toss into Thunder God's Wrath, depending on how low he is. So this is a huge
with his Hood of Defiance, it might be enough. I mean, they're fighting up for the rune right now, but I don't think anybody's going to try and kill the other. Though with support coming in from both sides here, it might result in a fight as the lightning bolt's coming down onto Seb here, and Thompson running forwards onto Boxy and finds a cliff to bounce off and flying around. There's the scythe coming down. Boxy taken out. This is a huge timing as well. 60 seconds dead when he was, as you mentioned, at his peak, and it's going to hurt Alliance for a little bit. Sania just going to run himself away here. Ooh.
Yeah, Thunder God's Wrath is still on a 30-second cooldown, so
my,
it's not super expensive, but Insania,
my game's just frozen.
It's okay, you only missed Insania dying.
Pedal faster, Valve Intense.
Dude, at least you're not getting the servers full. My digital auditorium, I can't view a digital game because it's full. It's full, can't get in. Ana
in some trouble here in the top lane. RP being thrown as well. And with the God Strength coming out, we'll be able to blink himself away a little bit here. But in comes the... Nope, not enough to survive. The God Strength did hit him, right? It didn't, like, miss because of Phantom Strike.
Even though Thunder God's Wrath is down, at least he's going to be in the area to do Lightning Bolts and Arc Lightnings. And they're looking.
Yeah, they're looking towards mid. Ava toss straight away. No Tail doesn't stand a chance. He's annihilated. Now the Will-O-Wisp coming down with a stun as well, but Necrophos still manages to get the... Nope, doesn't matter. Ghost Shroud will not save him. Thompson tries to roll through, but again, just not enough. Boxy wants to blink forwards, but gets cancelled out by the Arctic Burn from Jerax, just holding Boxy back for the time being. The Lions doing so much with what they've given here. And Madara cleans up these creeps in the middle lane.
They do not want Ana to be able to get out of this situation.
No, and he's getting caught out in the trees a little bit here. Yeah, a little bit off the mark there, but Ana, not much to work with, to be honest, as they throw down the RP even just for Ana here, and with the Shockwave, they'll finish the job. Phantom Assassin brought down in the bottom lane. Alliance finding hero after hero right now. But OG, they're hunting now. They're smoked up and ready to go. Did you see if the ultimate from Zeus came out before or during the smoke?
It was before. He was just using it for scouting, and so...
Oh, Insania could be in some trouble. Swashbuckle does miss. They'll have to commit the Rolling Thunder to this one, but they will have enough damage to bring down Insania here. There's a lot of heroes from Alliance hanging out behind them, though, and they've got... Whoa! Boxy just annihilating No-Tail as Thompson comes forwards for a CS, though, but Madara popping the God Strength here, chasing forward. Tiger, he's got the RP in 1 second, but they don't even need it as they bring down Jerax as well, and the tower also going to be taken out by Madara here. Popping that God Strength and going to town.
They need to keep pushing the lever, though.
Maybe he's
I don't
feeling a little bit psyched out, perhaps.
Yeah. But he has the right attitude. I want him to continue playing this aggressive. I don't want them to hesitate. The OG have the same idea.
Jumping forwards onto Tiger here. They managed to push him back, and Koiko popping that ultimate again for the vision as they bring down No-Tail. No mercy for the 5 position in this game as Alliance constantly just getting these pickoffs. We said that the time was going to be hunting him, but this is getting violent. As they run in, they're going to catch the other support as well. Jerax taken out, and the Will-O-Wisp going to catch Thompson on the sidelines as well. He's going to get a swashbuckle forward. Can he get the ultimate off? He cannot do it, and the RP coming through. Alliance turning up to this fight, but there comes a Reaper's side. They're going to be able to take down Tiger, but Sven surely will get the kill onto Seb as well. Never mind, Boxy gets a kill, but all the same, brought down. What a fight from Alliance. Once again, the only hero left alive is Arno, who's just doing his best to farm up the enemy side of the map here. But Madara coming in. He finds him. Stun gonna be thrown out, and the lightning bolt as well, doing so much goddamn damage. Arno can't do a thing but taunt and die. Arno gets his steak peppered, and Alliance go to town and take down everybody step by step. But they do have to be careful, as you say. And this MKB and BKB Sven is still much, much stronger than the P8 at this stage in the game. Although with a double damage rune, that might not be the case.
And if she gets RP'd, it doesn't matter how high her damage is.
Ulti comes out, they know this is going on. Boxy has the blink, but I'm not sure they're even that scared here, Alliance. They are backing themselves up. They want to get to the high ground at the very least. As the smoke comes out, they're pinging out Madara, but it's a trap. Tiger's right behind him. Ana jumping forward, though, doing a ton of damage here. BKBs both popped. They're fighting into each other now. I'm wondering who's even going to win this one. It's Madara getting dropped low. Where's the RP? There's nothing coming in. Madara is going to drop. No Tail dies as well, because that is who they've decided to focus on. Well, this comes down, but it's not going to be enough to save the Sven. The Alliance, well...
It may have been Seb's Radiance canceling it. But even beyond that, like, he didn't go the second that he saw PA because he knows that, or rather, he doesn't know where Oracle is. And so if you RP a solo target and then immediately Oracle, you
jumping into the pit, the Avatos and the lightning bolts as well. So much burst. Ana gets taken out, and now the Spirit Vessel onto Boxy here. He might pay for this, but he doesn't care. He's got what he came for. You can do whatever you want as Tiger comes in with the skewer. Will not connect there, looking for the two-man RP. Settles for one, but they still get Thompson instead, as the Skull Embrace will not be enough to save his teammate. Seb walking through, but can't really do a lot. He's just a Radiance on legs right now as Tiger does get harassed out of this fight, but again, you know, Thunder God's Wrath is available, so Quake's been using this pretty much off cooldown most times here, but maybe this time I'll save it. Oh, Nimbus. Alliance, it's a huge timing for them, and yep, there's the Thunder Gods. It's going to spot people out. A lightning bolt came down near Roshan, and now they're spooked. And Seb jumping forwards here with the magic resistance and the Ghost Shroud on him, making him unstoppable. And look at that Rolling Thunder coming through onto two heroes as well. The BKB will come off from Madara, but the Reaper side going to take down Tiger. Immediate buyback from him. He wants to get back into this fight as Alliance want to fight this one. Madara is so low on HP, though. You know, Tail taken down on the back lines there. Ana still looking for a point to engage on this fight, but he can't quite find one. As Seb taking so much damage inside this Ghost Bomb, he's going to get blown up. They try to go in, but Ana's just annihilated the moment he steps into this fight. OG lose 4, and Jarek's trying to get himself away. Boxy will die, but now they chase forwards for more as the Nimbus comes out, and Jarex is dead. Oh my god. OG lose everybody, and Alliance are into the pit.
But now I'm like, man, it would be really sweet if this Wyvern had a Blink Dagger also, because they got the curse in the end. It ended up finishing off the Tiny, but it was at the end of the fight after all of OG were already dead. It's tough to say who takes this late game. More often than not, I favor the team with the Magnus, just because Empower is like, you know, an all-game Midas, almost. But at the same time... Oh my god.
Oh, in they go. Avatos onto 3. What a catch. And the RP coming through as well. Tiger cleaning up, although the Winter's Curse going to buy them a little bit of time to get themselves out of this one. Ana will focus down the Nimbus. Maybe looks fight. No, backing himself away. Seb on the front lines taking a whole chunk of damage. The Will-O-Wisp, they nearly tossed Seb out of it, but not quite. Well, it's not going to do a whole lot. OG playing around this fight. It looked like a fantastic engagement. Oh, on the back lines, they find Thompson, not able to escape. But Seb will take down Boxy at the very least. So they get the Reaper's side kill onto him, dead for 120 seconds. It's rather a long time. Alliance trying to back themselves away here.
If just one of these sources... Oh man, and Ana might find Quakefa in the top lane.
Yeah. Oh, Quakefa's find Ana.
Right now.
He's not backing out that far, though. He's actually going to drop the Nimbus here with Madara coming in. They're going to pop the God Strength and the RP being committed as well, but No Tail is here with the save. Immediate False Promise coming out. I don't even know what's going on, but there could still be trouble as they throw him into his teammate, and now caught inside the Will-O-Wisp. Ana held still for so long. He's going to die after the False Promise ends, although a nice curse coming out with the wind, with the Scythe coming down as well. Boxy taken out, but Madara just on the front lines takes down Jarex as well. Now turns his attention to Seb, the Rolling Thunder coming through. Going to force back Alliance maybe a bit here. Seb's keeping himself alive, throws down the Atos, but does get dodged out by the Glimmer Cape from Quake. First stun comes down. Tiger does die as well, as somehow OG are winning right now. Seb just doing the damage. Ping is coming out. Thompson will guess incorrectly.
It's just they have to migrate as a team forwards, so Thundergod's Wrath can scout things out.
Now Ping's coming out. They know what's going on. No Tail went for a right click on Roshan. that will let them know. Boxy's coming forward. C7 just immediately gets himself out of there. God, no, nothing to do with this guy, though.
Tossed back, or
just tossing in place. The dagger's coming out, though, along with the Atos as well. Thompson, he's searching for those backlines. The pings come out onto Koifa here. They know where he is as the God Strength gets popped by Madara. Needs to find a target. They get the stun off onto Ana, but there's a false promise coming down. There's a Winter's Cast on top of it as well as they blow up Tiger in the backline. That's going to be no RP. No buyback available on that mag as Madara comes forward. He knows he needs to get some kills here. Will find the Winter Wyvern, but could be in some trouble. Now stun comes out onto Madara as BKB's run out, and he's just going to get taken out. OG, they just kind of kill the overextended Sven, and inside the base as well. Well, Thompson goes down because he just chased everybody back. He just chased them back into the base and left the Sven completely alone. And now Seb comes forwards, gets tossed back. Atos is out onto him here. Ana wants to close the gap here. He wants to find the Tiny.
The best part of Ana OG, I mean, Magnus is dead. If they get a Magnus buyback, then they'll back off. But I mean, you see how useless they are without an RP. They just there's no real
Avatos on the backlines. Can they finish off No Tell in time? Yes, they can. Nimbus, Avatos, it is going to be enough. Ana running forwards is dropping to about half health here, but well, getting himself right back up again as Boxy getting low here. Needs to be careful. Tosses up, throwing him back to his teammate, but Boxy's going to die to the stun. As in there comes the RP. They've got Ana health still. Buyback coming out from Sven as well. They will be able to take down Ana. Now they jump forwards again. Seb going to get to TP. No, he's not. Avalanche tosses it and they bring him down. Seb is dead. Alliance take themselves 4 kills. OG once again getting complacent.
This is swinging back the other way now.
Yeah, Alliance are back into this game at least. But what can they do with this? This is the Aegis, this is the cheese. My one complaint about Alliance this game has been their inability to put enough pressure onto OG when they are ahead.
As a result, Alliance have all this vision, and none of it is useful.
Right, here we go. Here we go. Smoke is up. Alliance looking for the plays. Boxy leading the charge with that Shadow Blade. Going to see his smoke drop. They know exactly where they are. How do they take this fight? Well, Observer on the front lines. Avalanche toss. Can they bring down in time with the toss charges? But no, the false promise is going to come out from No Tail. Now the backlines. Well, Ana jumping onto the Tiny here. Can he do enough damage? It doesn't look like he can, but there's a huge RP onto 3. Can they follow up? Do they have the damage from the stun? I'm not sure they do. They got to control up with the Winter's Curse as well. Sven held still. Ana still alive. Jumping into the double Nemesis on the backline and healing himself right back up to full HP with that Satanic. Tiger brought down. Sven can't find a target. He can't do anything. His Aegis runs out as well. Oh, Madara. It feels so bad. Alliance go for a huge play, but it's absolute carnage as they're still hunting for more as well. Insania tried to escape off the backlines, but it doesn't happen. Alliance buying back, but they've got no buyback on their Sven. They have no buyback on their Tiny. OG may just go for tier 4s right now. Seb running himself forwards. How do you lose? Nobody in that fight.
Great support play. Man, that is a heartbreaker that his Aegis times out is now. Oh,
and they jump forwards again. The Zeus. This could be the end. He does have the buyback as the Nimbus coming down. Seb on the front lines, but will be able to survive. Here is Ana is into the base, and he takes down Koifa for a second time, and down goes Insania as well. And OG, he just gets everybody. This is my fountain now, and this is my game, and this is your qualifiers over. I think Alliance, they don't have the buybacks, and they just have to sit and watch as, I mean, OG taunting a little bit here. Ana buys a Meteor Hammer to drop it down.
Oh, man. He cast it on the Ancient. It doesn't even do anything yet. GG's.
And there's your GG's. Alliance tap out of this game as many Meteor Hammers come raining down from the skies to signal the end of their qualifier life. Oh, and they had a good game. They had a good game. It was an admirable performance from them, but unfortunately they just couldn't withstand the team fight coming out from OG there. The saves, the turnarounds, and this goddamn Necrophos just